fallacy. Render hate to cure the wrath as we find new ways, we define duality. Desperate to relate, rewrite me. Fire finds me. Doubt burns without defense. Wired blindly.
Alright everyone, just a quick update. I am currently working on getting these heads together, and there's a couple little things I'm doing for prep work, and I wanted to fill everyone in as I build these heads. Obviously the first step I'm doing here is some valve lapping. So if you can see in here, there's a little bit of corrosion, and these ones are a little bit cleaner around the edges. So good explanation on how I'm doing this, and I will kind of show you so you know. See if I can get a good little downhill thing there. So essentially I'm taking some lapping compound and I'm just rubbing just a small amount on there, just a little bit around the edges, just like that. Sending this down in there, just like that. These are my old valves. I'm not going to be reusing these, so that's pretty much that. And I'm sticking this in there, just like that, and I'm slowly rolling it. And eventually, you'll start to hear a little less sound as you go, and you'll know it's good. So that's pretty much it. Now, it's obviously leaving a little bit of stuff behind, so I'll rub that off and show you how it looks once it's clean. And I'm going to do this for all my valves. That's essentially the finished valve versus what they look like unfinished on the edges. And I'll continue this video once I get it over on how I'm putting in the valves and the seats and everything like that. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the valve seats. So I'm going to put these on first. I put a little bit of oil in these just to get them kind of a little greased up so we're not dry effing it. Full spin, it's on there. On there. I do these first because they tend to hold the valves in as well when you're working on them. So there's the next one. Alright, so those are all on there, as you can see here. So I tend to turn this to the side, and these are all brand new valves, Michigan Motorsports, really nice set. And I just put a little dab on the end, kind of spin it around, just so when I put it through the valve seat it holds in there real nice. And I'll kind of show you here. That's it right there. It's in there, it's perfectly seated, and it's oiled. So I'm going to repeat that process for the intake and exhaust on every single one. Alright, so they are all in there. All the valve seats are on. Everything is pretty much as good as it can be. Just like that, they are in there. So you can set all the springs in place. Now to go with the Stage 3 cam, I went with Michigan Motorsports for pretty much everything. LS7 lifters, Michigan Motorsports rod springs, 620 is the rate that I went with. So yeah, now these are pretty much ready to put the top hat and the retainers in. So I got brand new retainers for Michigan Motorsports and new top hats. So pretty much these are ready to go. And I will show you the next step. Come on. Just wanted to give one more little update as I go here, but this is the tool that I'm using, and as you can see, it compresses. There's a bottom plate here, the two screws, the top, and basically you just get your little locks inside of the hole as it's compressed, and then you release it, and that's all there is to it as far as getting these heads together. And that's pretty much it right there. They are on, in, and ready to go. So just pretty much repeating that process all the way down. And these basically, we're putting in the lifter trays with the lifters, setting the heads, and this thing's ready. So that's the next step. In case anybody's wondering, I also went with the Brian Tooley LS7 lifters. These are really nice. They pretty much come pre-soaked, ready to install. These are really nice units. So essentially, I can get a good. These are just going in, just like that. To reiterate my previous post, but these are going in just like this, in there, in. And that's it. Retainer bolt goes right here, but you're going to do that for all the way around. This is how it should look all the way around. And it's basically ready to drop the head gaskets on after I clean the surface one last time and install the heads once I complete.